Get ready for breaking news. We start with Spain manager Luis de la Fuente revealing the strong feelings he has for Lamine Yamal and Gavi ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. De la Fuente just presented his autobiography, Life is Trained Every Day, detailing his journey and giving us incredible insight into how he prepares his stars for the biggest stage. We dive deep into his comments on Yamal's relentless training regimen and Gavi's current form, and you won't want to miss what he has to say about these key players.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the massive global attention surrounding the upcoming FIFA World Cup 2026 and the ticket situation. We break down exactly how you can secure tickets for the Spain versus Saudi Arabia match in Atlanta, including current pricing, stadium details at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and the latest on the last-minute sales phase. Find out the cheapest entry-level prices and the insider tips you need to grab your spot before demand skyrockets. We are moving now to a serious disciplinary story shaking the Spanish football world. Former Barcelona defender Gerard Pique has received a harsh penalty, including a 6-game ban and a 2-month suspension from official activity by the Spanish Football Federation for alleged referee abuse during a match involving FC Andorra. We examine the details of the report, the sanctions handed down, and the club's reaction to these serious allegations. And finally, we wrap up with the latest on Spanish football's international standing and the rising power of Saudi Arabia. Spain is gearing up to challenge for dominance against Saudi Arabia in the group stages of the World Cup 2026. We cover the fixture schedule across North America and the intense momentum Saudi Arabia brings into the tournament. Don't miss out on all the details on ticket buying and the crucial matches ahead. Stay with us. Spain manager Dani de la Fuente has reassured the public regarding Real Madrid captain Dani Carvajal's prospects for the upcoming FIFA World Cup, emphasizing the player's significant value to the national team. Carvajal has faced a challenging season at Real Madrid, hampered by injuries and inconsistent form, culminating in a recent fracture in his right foot's fifth toe, which is expected to sideline him for approximately 2 weeks. The timing of this injury is a concern, as it may mean Carvajal misses crucial late-season matches, potentially jeopardizing his chances of securing a spot in the Spanish squad. Despite recent competition for places, including from Trent Alexander-Arnold, de la Fuente stressed that Carvajal remains a vital component of the national team. Speaking on the matter, the coach highlighted Carvajal's experience and his leadership qualities within the dressing room, declaring him a very important figure and a captain in capital letters. De la Fuente confirmed he has recently spoken with the defender and remains optimistic about his recovery, noting that while time is needed to reach his peak physical condition, the injury itself is not severe. The manager acknowledged that the final phase of the season could still prove decisive for the World Cup selection. He stated, "We'll see if in these remaining games he has the opportunity and has the performance," underscoring that Carvajal's performance in the final fixtures will be key to determining his future inclusion in the World Cup squad. As the 2026 FIFA World Cup approaches, Spain manager Luis de la Fuente has offered insights into the team's key players, Lamine Yamal and Gavi, during the presentation of his autobiography, Life is Trained Every Day. The book chronicles de la Fuente's career, including Spain's recent triumphs in the Nations League in 2023 and the European Championship in 2024. Speaking in Madrid, de la Fuente focused heavily on Lamine Yamal, praising the winger's relentless dedication. De la Fuente highlighted the unseen effort behind Yamal's talent, stating, "Apart from his great talent, he trains 3 hours a day, goes to the gym, visits his physio, his nutritionist, and his psychologist, and gives himself to his invisible training, which is the most important thing. Invisible training is something that many people are unaware of. It's about being 24 hours thinking about your work. Nobody gives Lamine anything." De la Fuente expressed confidence in Yamal's recovery, assuring the media that he knows the player well and hopes he will arrive at the World Cup in the best possible condition. This comment comes amid heightened anxiety at Barcelona regarding Yamal's fitness and return to club football. Regarding Gavi, who has been a subject of speculation as a potential late addition to the squad, De La Fuente provided an encouraging update. He noted that Gavi is in a very good moment and has recovered, competing fantastically at his club, which is the best news. De La Fuente concluded that the decision on whether to include Gavi in the World Cup squad will depend on these recent performances, as the midfielder has established himself as a consistent performer in recent weeks. European powerhouse Spain is set to challenge the rising force of Saudi Arabia in the group stages of the FIFA World Cup 2026, aiming to reassert their global dominance. Saudi Arabia enters the tournament with significant momentum, building on their recent historic victory and a rapidly growing global profile. The fixtures for the upcoming matches across North America are already confirmed. Spain's group stage schedule includes a match against Cape Verde on June 15, 2026, at the Atlanta Stadium in Atlanta. Crucially, Spain faces Saudi Arabia on June 21, 2026, also at the Atlanta Stadium. Saudi Arabia is also scheduled to play in the region, featuring fixtures against Uruguay on June 15, 2026, at the Miami Stadium in Miami, and against Cape Verde on June 26, 2026, at the Houston Stadium in Houston. Ticket acquisition for these high-demand matches is proving extremely challenging. Major official ticket lotteries, including the Visa presale and early random selection draws, have concluded, leaving primary availability severely limited due to record demand. Ticket pricing for the Spain versus Saudi Arabia match in Atlanta is highly variable based on seat category and proximity to the match. Entry-level prices are currently the most accessible option for budget-conscious fans, with the cheapest category, 3 tickets on secondary markets, starting around $350 to $450. Fans seeking tickets are advised to act quickly, as local demand in Atlanta, a major transport hub, is expected to be intense. The Atlanta Stadium, known as the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, is a state-of-the-art venue featuring a retractable roof and a massive 360-degree LED screen with a capacity of approximately 71,000 seats. While official FIFA sales phases are complete, the last-minute sales phase is currently active, operating on a first-come, first-served basis. Experts recommend purchasing through trusted secondary platforms like StubHub immediately to secure pricing before it escalates closer to the event. Official FIFA face value tickets for neutral group stage matches typically begin around $120, but these often sell out instantly. Secondary market options, such as StubHub's Fan Protect guarantee, offer recourse for ticket validity. All World Cup tickets for 2026 will be fully digital, requiring users to download the official FIFA ticketing app for transfer to their accounts. It is vital to remember that tickets do not grant visa access to the USA, Canada, or Mexico. Travelers are responsible for securing the correct travel authorization. Fans are encouraged to utilize the MARTA rail system for transport to the stadium, with security clearance requiring arrival at least 2 hours before kickoff. Former Barcelona defender Gerard Pique has received a significant punishment from the Spanish Football Federation, the RFEF, following allegations of referee abuse during a match involving FC Andorra. Pique has been handed a 6-game ban and a 2-month suspension from all official football activities due to alleged minor violence directed at officials before and after an 1-0 loss to Albacete in the Spanish Second Division. The sanctions stem from a referee's report, which alleged that Pique continuously raised concerns about officiating performance and reportedly told referee Alonso de Ina Wolf to leave under escort so that you aren't attacked. The report further contained a highly controversial statement attributed to Pique, where he allegedly told the reporting officer, "In another country they'd beat you up, but here in Andorra we're a civilized country." The RFEF's disciplinary committee deemed these remarks flagrant acts that undermined the dignity and decorum of sport, considering the threatening nature of the comments in public following similar incidents. In related disciplinary actions, FC Andorra, the club owned by Pique's holding company Cosmos, was fined €1,500 and faced a partial stadium closure for 2 matches, limited to the presidential box and VIP facilities. The federation also indicated that a 3-point deduction from the final league table would be considered should the club commit further rule breaches. FC Andorra expressed strong disagreement with the referee's report, stating that certain aspects did not accurately reflect the events or conversations. The club demanded a rectification of the report and an exact transcription of what occurred, reserving the right to pursue legal action to defend the club's reputation. Pique, the 39-year-old former defender, has a long career marked by success at Barcelona, where he secured 9 La Liga titles and 3 Champions Leagues. Since taking over FC Andorra in 2018, his company Cosmos has also established the Kings League 7 A-side tournaments.